MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
First pitch, 720.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Into right field, that's a base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Hamels ready with the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Cano aboard here at first with nobody out. That's popped up. Albies ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Michael Conforto goes down for the first out of the game. Into the box, Dominic Smith. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. First and second now, 1 man out. Scooped up, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. J.D. Davis the next to bat. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Yoenis Cespedes is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Turned on down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Nero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And it's fouled away. Two men are on with two men out. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
2-2 to the Mets catcher.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Seth Lugo gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. The 1-0. And there's a base hit on the line. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Batting second, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
On to first to complete the double play.
Batting third.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
0-1 the count. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here. They're down 2-0. Here's Jake Marisnick. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Seth.
Digging in, Seth Lugo. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away.
One of the toughest pitches to hit,
Now
the
batter.
straight changeup,
Second
right?
baseman.
El Cambio. Hadn't
Robinson.
seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Standing in, Marcell Ozuna. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Travis.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Ronald
Acuna digs in now. First shot for him here, with a runner at first now and one away. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. From the stretch. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time, that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
At the plate now, Adam Duvall. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder, and it's gone.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
At the plate, Austin Riley. He swings and grounds it to short. And there are two away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Cole Hamels.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll leave things up to Cole Hamels, the pitcher. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-2 Atlanta.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now the pitch. Jed Lowry is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Dominic Smith, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Ball 1.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. So up steps Ozzie Albies, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. First delivery to him on the way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Outside, 3-0 now. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer, number 11 for him on the season, and it's given the Braves a 4-2 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Cespedes going back. Gone!
This guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And Lowry will look this one in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20. First down.
Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Conforto is there. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Travis.
Coming to the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. He reached on a single in his first try. The pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the top of inning number 4. Braves lead this one 5-2. Striding in, J.D. Davis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-1. Popped him up. d'Arnaud waits on it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And the pitch. This pitch is popped up. And no, they can't get there. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, another foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Mets, and the deficit remains 5-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Adam Duvall.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Duvall comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
In now, Austin Riley. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
So now to the plate, Cole Hamels. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fouled off. He's running. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. Braves strand one, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Jake Marisnick. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Drilled to the right side, and this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box now, Seth Lugo. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. Here's Robbie Cano now. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back easily. Cano waits on the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Fastball called for strike two.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase it something off the
Stepping in now, Jed Lowry, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
The right fielder.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Michael Conforto is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
1-1.
A ball and a strike. Popped him up. Swanson moving to his left. 1 out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
First pitch on its way. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and 2 to Dominic Smith.
1 ball.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 5-5 ball game.
Now batting. Third baseman. J.D. Davis.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. From the stretch. Three runs already home here. Lifted down the line in left. Coming on is Ozuna, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Wilson Ramos stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Home half of the 5th coming up. Mets set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
So striding forward now, Dansby Swanson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, how about Cano? Got him.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Ready once again. Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Five runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. Would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Ender Inciarte will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Ender Inciarte remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte. Now pitching for the Braves.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melanson as he'll take over on the mound. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And it's 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Acuna has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the pitch.
Jeff McNeil will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6.
A little roller toward the hole. Scooped up. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Robinson Cano, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a ball, 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Riley has got it, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3 as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Jerry Familia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 27, Jerry.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready to go for the Braves. The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First offering on its way. Liner toward right center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
He's set and the pitch. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And they take the lead. It's gone. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the fourth blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. Fourth round triple of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. And the hitters, meaning they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Standing in now, Austin Riley. High and deep to right center. Looking up is Marisnik. Gone! Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now an 8-6 ball game. Robert Gesellman will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for New York, number 65, Robert Gesellman.
At the plate now, Mark Melanson. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Gesellman is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Cano with it at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter,
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that misses for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hit back up the middle. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman, number 2.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The batter, the third baseman, J.D.
Striding in once again, J.D. Davis. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Lowry rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and it's now an 8-7 ball game.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Fouled away. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Wilson has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty special. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone! Dansby Swanson with a solo shot. His 2nd home run of the game as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Marisnik. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's 0 for 5. First offering on its way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. A pause and the 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
This inning didn't get started the way he hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cespedes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Braves 9 and the Mets 7. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now batting, Jake Marisnik. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They trail by a couple. It's 9-7. Brad Brock will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 29.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder Ronald Acuna. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to short. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Adam.
1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Duvall is retired, 2 down now. Ready for another shot now. Austin Riley. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Pitch on the way. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll.
Leading off for the Mets, the second baseman, Robin.
Number 68 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 68.
Now here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Popped him up. Riley in foul ground. 1 down.
The batter, number 4.
Now at the plate, Jed Lowry. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
The right fielder, number 30.
Now in the box, Michael Conforto, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Braves launched 6 home runs as a team in the ball game. Mark Melanson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Number 68 hammers down the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Mets, 7 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.